You know what I realize? Oftentimes, the storms that we go through are not designed to destroy you, they're designed to develop you. Let me show you how to find strength in the storm. Let's soar together. What's going on, family? We are in part two of Soar. That's right, the Soar series, talking about strength in the storm. And so I want to challenge you today. I really want you to stretch the elasticity of your thinking. I'm going to share some strategies that are really going to show you how to find strength to shine in the storm. And here's the thing, in order to do that, a lot of times what we need to do, eh, hard truth incoming, we have to lose the losers. If you're going to win with winners, you got to lose the losers. So here's the thing. If you see yourself as an eagle, stop surrounding yourself with beagles and seagulls and chickens and pigeons and vultures. You got to fall back from every bitter bat. You got to push past every gossiping, imitating parrot. What you got to do, you got to turn away from the turkeys. You got to get to the place to where your development has evolved so much to where here it is. You're making the scandalous scavengers scatter. Family, type soar. Fall back from every bitter bat. Push past every gossiping and imitating parrot. Turn away from every turkey. Evolve so much to where you make every scandalous scavenger scatter. Say that about 3 times. Making every scavenger, but yeah, say it about 25 times. Make every scandalous scavenger scatter. Leave all the poisonous pigeons on the porch. What you got to do, you got to spread your wings and soar into the winner's circle with other eagles. Come on, if you know you're an eagle, if you know you were designed to mount up on wings as eagles, this is what I want you to do. I want you to drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. It's time for you to take flight. It's time for you to feel the winds and win. It's time for you to build something great. Come on. You were created for higher heights. You were created to launch to new levels. You were created, here it is, for the motto of forward ever, backward never. New lane, new levels. Time to soar into the stratosphere of success. But in order to win with winners, I gotta lose the losers. Too many of us, here it is, we're losing with losers. Because we won't do what it takes to win with winners. I only win with winners when I lose the losers. And here's the thing. Too many of us don't want to win with winners because we want to be the smartest person in the room. Too many of us don't want to win with winners. Here's the thing, because now it shines a light on our ineptitude. Don't want to win with winners because here's the thing. Winners now expose you to greater, but winners also expose you. They expose in you what's also not greater too. They expose in you the work that you need to do. Yeah. What winners do, they expose to you oftentimes that you're really not as evolved as you claim to be. But here's the thing, your development, your evolution look like greater with losers than it does with winners. Because now here's the thing, the curve is different. Yeah. Come on, family, type win with winners. Type win with winners. Come on. It's easy for you to be a big fish in a small pond of losers. If you're really going to grow, if you're really going to soar, if you're really going to get to greater, if you're really going to grow in your greatness, you got to get around with winners who challenge you to change. Y'all don't like it, but the truth is the truth. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to do what it's going to do. Are you going to do what you need to do to be in a circle of winners? Challenges create champions. And many times we don't want to embrace the challenge. We want life to just be easy for us. We don't want to grow. We want our bank account to grow, but we don't want to do the growing to grow our bank account. We want our notoriety to grow, but we won't do what it takes to grow in wisdom and knowledge in order so that notoriety can grow. Losing the losers, I need you to hear me, is not a loss, it's a lesson. Yeah. Why is it not a loss, it's a lesson? Because the lesson is what's going to promote you to the next level. The lesson promotes you to the next level to receive your blessing. Don't tell me that, you're an eagle, but you getting jealous of other eagles. Mm. Don't tell me that you're a winner, but all you do is whine. You're not a winner, you're a whiner. You're not a warrior, you're a worrier. You're not a champion, you're a chump. Why? Because here's the thing. You find a problem for every solution. You find excuses rather than executing. You want the shortcut. But here's the thing. Shortcuts get you cut short. Don't want to challenge yourself. Want to remain the way you are. And you want things to change as a result of remaining the way you are. That doesn't happen. The math ain't mathing. I like that. Let me say it twice because it's also nice. That doesn't happen. The math ain't mathing. Got to get to the place to where you're able to do that. You challenge yourself to do what has never been done before, to go where you've never gone before. Eagles don't get jealous when you get blessed. Eagles don't try to pull you down when you want to elevate higher. Oh, let me talk about some real eagles. Because everybody claiming to be an eagle is not eagle. Some people claim to be eagles are really seagulls. Some people claim to be eagles are really just pigeons. Some people claim to be eagles are really just vultures. Eagles don't hate on what you've received. Why? Because eagles have internalized this, that a win for you is a win for me too. If God is blessing your neighbor, that means he's in your neighborhood. It's only a matter of time before I get what's mine. So here's the thing. I'm happy for you because what you got is an indication of what I'm getting ready to receive. Hello. I'm not jealous of you. I'm happy for you. What you got is an indication of what I'm going to receive. So here's the thing. I can dance in advance with you, for you, because I know what's getting ready to happen for me too. Eagles don't hate on what you receive. Eagles don't despise you. Rather hear me, they're inspired by you. I don't despise you. I'm inspired by you. Too many times we're hating on people who we need to be learning from. Is this thing on? Testing one, two, three. We're hating on people we need to be learning from. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me make it do what it do. I'm not I'm not despising you. The life you live is inspiring to me. Equals are celebrators and elevators. They don't tolerate you, they celebrate you. You know why they don't tolerate you, but they celebrate you? Because here's the thing: when you know who you are, you don't mind celebrating other people. A person who knows who they are can celebrate you and understand that it takes nothing away from me celebrating you. Why? Because a candle lighting another candle never loses its flame. They've internalized the fact that a win for you is a win for me too. And this is why, hear me, you need to be a part of our amazing Eagles Academy community. This is why you need to join our Eagles Academy. This is why you need to join our Eagles community. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com. Let me teach you, coach you, train you, mentor you, give you not just information, but implementation, strategy, structure, and solutions to take your vision to another dimension. Go there right now, theeaglesacademy.com. Listen, if I could be a bird, I would never be a chicken. If I could be a bird, I would never be a vulture. Here's the thing about chickens. Chickens flap their wings, but they never go anywhere. Here's another thing about chickens. They're also on the majority of menus at restaurants in America. They're sitting in refrigerators, ready to be cooked. And many times, a lot of us get cooked. A lot of us, we're not at the table, we're on the menu. Simply because we've allowed ourselves to be devoured, and we've devoured ourselves simply by stinking thinking that keeps us sinking. So thirsty for validation, so thirsty for acceptance, so thirsty for recognition. Do you like me? Do you love me? Do you see any value in me? Do you see any worth in me? Can I come to this? Can I go to that? Can I be in your inner circle? And you'll sell yourself short just for the approval of other people who don't even know who they are. Chickens flap their wings, they never go anywhere. A lot of us are flapping our wings. We keep talking about this is what I'm about to do. This is what I'm going to do. But you're never making any moves. You're never making any strides. You're never doing it. What you got to get to a place of this. Stop talking and start executing. Stop telling everybody what you're about to do. Yeah. You know why your plans never come to fruition? Because you keep telling everybody about what you do versus keeping your mouth shut and just doing it. People can't attack what they don't know about. Oh, come on, family. Type silence. Type silence. That's why they say in the movie theater, silence is golden. I don't need to talk about what's getting ready to happen. Let me show you. Let me silence the critics. I never thought she was going to do nothing. I never thought he was going to become anything. Boy, they sure shut my mouth. Let the work speak for itself. Why do you have to speak for the work? Let the work speak for itself. Your plans are not coming to fruition because you keep giving everybody a heads up about what's to come. And so what do they want to do? They want to send word curses against it. They want to attack you and it. Can't attack what you don't know about. Stop being a chicken, clucking and gossiping and worrying and afraid regressing in fear versus progressing by faith. Fear paralyzes you, but faith mobilizes you. Come on, I need you to boss up. I need you to stand on business. I need you to stand 10 toes down on the vision that God gave you. Stop talking yourself out of what God wants you to step into and find strength in the storm. Hmm? Chickens flap their wings. They never go anywhere. They're always on menus. They're always on plates at restaurants. They're always baked or fried. So I never want to be a chicken. I never want to be a vulture as well. Why would I never want to be a vulture? I never want to be a vulture because vultures dwell among the dead. Vultures eat what decomposes. And here's the thing, one of our main issues is this. We'd rather lose with losers than win with winners, simply because we'd rather be around vultures. We would rather dwell among the dead, dead in spirit, dead when it comes to your dreams, dead-minded, speaking death versus life. Just a low down dirty shame. Why? We don't, a lot of times we don't believe that we need to even be in the company of winners because of how we view ourselves. So we think losing with losers is our lot in life versus striving for a lot in life. Did you hear what I just said? Too many of us, because of our negative, skewed self concept, because of the trauma and the triggers of what it is that we've been through, because of how we have been diminished and debilitated, because of how we think little of ourselves versus much for ourselves. And if you think little of yourself, you're only going to do little for yourself. But if you think much of yourself, you're going to do much for yourself and others. Because we don't see ourselves as a winner, we don't surround ourselves with winners. We'd rather lose with losers. Because here's the thing, we don't believe that we belong. Ah. Family, I just need you to type, believe you belong. Come on. Believe you belong. You belong on another level. You belong in greatness. You belong in rooms with people who celebrate your greatness, who don't just tolerate you, but who celebrate you. You belong around people who love you and recognize your value. You belong where you grow strong. Come on, you belong in a place of favor. You belong in a place of success. You belong in an environment of greatness. You belong in a stratosphere to soar. You belong in a place called more. Hello? I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a vulture. Here's what I want to be. I want to be an eagle. Come on, family. Where are my eagles at? Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. As you do that, we're going to commercial. I'm going to take that, and trust me, I'm going to wind that back. Don't go nowhere. Hey, what's up, family? Have you checked out my resources to grow your greatness? Yeah, I'm talking about to grow as an author and a speaker. You want to get my bestseller book blueprint. Somebody's waiting for you to write that book. Let me show you how to do it. I'm giving you all the strategies of what I've used to be a best-selling author of 16 books. Surely I know something to help you. Go and get my bestseller book blueprint, as well as whenever you write a book, people are going to ask you to talk about it. You want to get my successful speaker strategies. It's a amazing video tutorial download, 4.5 hours of just content of what it is that I do to share of how to communicate and really to connect as you're communicating. Your words are a paintbrush. What picture are you painting when you're speaking? I guarantee you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com/store and grow your greatness. Get all the resources. The other day, And as I'm thinking about the other day, listen, even today, make sure that you go and get those resources. I'm gonna show you how to grow and how to level up in every area of your life. I was in New Orleans the other day, celebrating my birthday, by the way. Hmm. Thank you for all of the birthday love. But as I was in New Orleans the other day, what do y'all say? Nolans, New Orleans, New Orleans, Crescent City, the Big Easy. All I can say is that my first few hours in New Orleans was anything but easy. Get to the hotel room. Been flying all day. And getting ready to settle in, getting ready to unpack everything in my hotel room. I look outside the window, world outside my window. I recognize this train tracks there. I said, "Oh, I'm in the wrong room because I want peace. I want quiet. I don't want to be startled, waking up, popping up out of the bed, hearing a train all on the tracks making noise when I need silence and serenity." So called down to the front desk. And here's the thing. I don't really like to make a fuss of many things. I'm really cool, calm, and collected, laid back. So they switched my room. Switched me to another room. This one was smaller and it smelled. Now, I don't like to make a fuss of things. Why? Because I'm pretty cool, calm, collected, and laid back. But I called the front desk and I explained to the lady what was happening, and she switched me to another room. Walking to the room for the third time, going back and forth downstairs to the lobby, switching keys out. This is the third time. Third time's supposed to be the charm, right? Walking to the room and I'm like, I hope this is good. Cause not, it's gonna be bad. And you know me, I don't like to make a big fuss of things. So I get to the room, open up the door, and listen, lo and behold, it's a presidential suite. Sweet, right? She put me in a place of that which is bigger, better, and brighter. But here's the thing, that's not the most interesting part of all of this. The lady who switched me out of the room was not the first or the second lady that I talked to. This was a different lady. And the lady is going to knock your socks off. The lady's name was Esther. This is somebody you just missed your shout. What does that mean? Sometimes only an Esther can get you into the right rooms. People, here it is, who recognize that where you were is too small for you. They want to put you into a place of that which is bigger, better, and brighter. Why? So that you can soar higher. So you can be as comfortable as you need to. So here it is that you can spread your wings. Come on, family, just type bigger, better, brighter. I believe God is sending an Esther into your life who's going to put you into a new room. Yeah. Don't spaz out. Don't start cussing the folks out. Don't start getting down on yourself. Don't start worrying about, is it going to happen for me? Just know that God has the right people who are coming into your life strategically to help you find strength in the storm, to help you soar into better, to help you soar into more, to help you launch to a different level, to put you in a new room. Yeah. Why? Because here's the thing, all of it was redirection. The wrong one got you closer to the right one. The wrong door got you closer to the right door. The wrong person got you closer to the right person. And here's the thing, the right person is going to advocate for you. The right person is going to put you in a place where they know you belong in an unlimited in an unlimited area, in an unlimited room, in an unlimited opportunity to where here it is, you have more than enough. Come on, family, just type more than enough. More than enough. More than enough in your finances, more than enough in your relationships, more than enough when it comes to your vision, more than enough when it comes to your goal and your soul, more than enough in this particular season. You're not just going to just have enough to survive. You're going to have more than enough to thrive. And that comes with adopting an eagle mindset. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a vulture. I don't want to be a pigeon. I don't want to be a seagull. I'm an eagle. Here's the thing. Even if I couldn't be an eagle, this is what I want to be. I'd settle for being a sparrow. Why? Because even the song said his eyes on the sparrow. And as a result, I wish y'all knew the song, but I know he watches me. And here's what you got to realize. When God is watching over you, you can rest assured that he will take care of you. Here's what we do as a consequence. Here's what we do mistakenly. We oftentimes we surround ourselves with people who are clucking, who are gossiping, who are sharing empty promises of what they're about to do. Yeah, they flap their mouths like wings, but they barely get off the ground because of the issues that are weighing them down. Yeah, they flap their mouths like wings and make all these promises and say all these things. Talk a good game. But when it comes down to execution, it's always an excuse. Always an excuse of why they didn't do this. Always an excuse of why it is this way. Always an excuse of why they have what they have. It's always an excuse about why they are where they are. When in many cases, this is what you need to do. Got to get out of the lethargic place and bust a move. You trying to wait for everything to be perfect. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Time doesn't wait for the perfect you. Why are you waiting for the perfect time? Now is the time. Family, just type this. Just type one word. Now. Now. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now. Well, I'm worried about what's coming next. Come on. You keep focusing on I'm worried about what's coming next. Now. Your next is now. Come on. Don't talk yourself out of now being solely focused on what's next and make a move now. What is it about eagles? Eagles, like chickens, are birds. Chickens and eagles are both birds and both have wings. So a chicken ought to be able to fly, not just fly. A chicken ought to be able to soar like an eagle, right? Here's the thing. A lot of people know how to look the part, but they can't play the part. A lot of people know how to look like they fit the role, but they can't play the role. Eagles take flight. Eagles soar above average to do the amazing. Both birds have wings, but a chicken can never get to the altitude, never get to the level of an eagle. What do eagles do? Eagles rest their nest in the mountains. Eagles soar on another level. Eagles make their nest in the mountains on another level. Eagles venture into high altitudes. Eagles are made to conquer the skies. Eagles move on another level. Eagles think on another level. Eagles even have a diet that is on another level. Eagles don't eat dead things. Eagles don't surround themselves with dead stuff. What eagles do? Eagles understand the strength in the storm. Why? What separates eagles from every other bird is this: whenever there's a storm that ensues, whenever there's a storm that develops, every other bird flies away from it. Every other bird flies under it. Every other bird flies around it. Every other bird flies below it. Every other bird flies away in fear. But here's what a eagle does. An eagle's a stormtrooper. An eagle does this. An eagle, in many cases, gets happy about the storm that's happening. Why? Because what an eagle does is an eagle latches on to the storm and they use the storm to go higher. An eagle soars into the storm and doesn't allow the storm to soar into them. Come on. You don't lose because you're in a storm. I want to talk to somebody. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Let me talk to you. You don't lose because you're in a storm. You lose when the storm gets into you. Come on, family. Type stronger. Type stronger. I'm wiser. I'm stronger. I'm better. Much better. I don't lose when I'm in a storm. I lose if the storm gets into me. You got to be able to navigate the space of being able to go through and not allowing it to go through you. But what do you got to do? You got to grow through what you go through. Come on, family, type grow. Grow. Stronger. Grow. Bigger. Grow. Wiser. Grow. Better. Grow. Brighter. Grow. Grow. Go. Grow in the level of more knowledge. Grow spiritually. Grow relationally. Grow emotionally. Grow in maturational development. Come on, it's time to grow. It's time to develop strength in the storm. Who am I talking to? Listen, I know the storm has been great. I know the storm has been great. Storm of losing your loved one. The storm of seemingly losing your grip on life. The storm financially. We're saying, where you've been saying, how am I going to make ends meet? But here's the thing, ends never meet. The storm of, how do I trust God when I can't trace him? The storm where it seems as if you've just been a stormtrooper all on your own. Nobody's been able to fight with you. Everybody's just been fighting against you. The storm where it seems as if you've just been losing your grip on your faith. The storm to where you've been dealing with things of your past and it keeps holding you back. But here's what God is saying to you in the midst of your storm. He's saying, peace, be still. Peace. Come on, family, type peace. He's giving you perfect peace in a perfect storm. Why? Because the storm was not created to destroy you. It was just to refine you and develop you. What the enemy meant for evil, God is using for your good. Yeah. It couldn't destroy you because it was designed to develop you. Come on, type develop. Type develop. Old school photographers understood this. I'm not talking about these new school photographers where you want to do a photo shoot with an iPhone. If you're trying to do one on Android, Lord have mercy, help you. I'll pray for you. I know you're saying your camera is better than mine. We can have a debate about it. But the old school photographers understood this, that in order to be developed, you're not developed in the light, you're developed in the dark. I put you into the dark room and I take the negatives, and in many cases, I'd hang the negatives up and I'd allow the negatives to develop. Here's the thing. A lot of us just want to develop in the light, but real development happens in the dark. Real development is this: I use the negatives positively. Come on. When's the last time you got to the place where you say, listen, I'm going to use the negatives of this trauma. I'm going to use the negative of this storm. I'm going to use the negatives of this abuse. I'm going to use the negatives of abandonment. I'm going to use the negatives of these mother wounds, of these father wounds, of this trauma without a trace. I'm going to use the negative steam to power my dream. And here's the thing: I've got the right wings to power through the storm. Yeah. Other birds can't handle the storm because here's the thing: they weren't developed the way that you were developed. They weren't created the way that you were created. They weren't fashioned and formed the way that you've been formed and fashioned to be able to power through what seeks to disempower you. Come on. Your strength is made perfect in weakness. God is using the storm not to destroy you, but he's using it to develop you. Developing your wisdom, developing your tenacity, developing your determination, developing you to power through what you go through because you're growing through it and getting better as a result of it. Listen, nothing gets better around you until it first gets better within you. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. Nothing will get better around you until it first gets better within you. Greater is he that's around me, right? No. Greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. The only way to win is from within. You don't find strength in the storm until you find strength within to handle the storm. I want you to look within and see your greatness. I want you to look within and see that you owe it to you to get in an environment that strengthens you. Did you hear what I just said? You, yes, you owe it to you to get in an environment that strengthens you. I've got the perfect environment, got the perfect community to do that. It's the Eagles community. Let me coach you. Let me teach you. Let me train you. Let me mentor you. Let me shift you to another dimension. Let me show you how to take flight. Yeah, in the dark or in the light. Let me show you how to take flight because you were called to do more. You were called to soar. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to soar with us. That's right. I'm 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 calling on you to soar with us. I want you to go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button. I want you to fill out the form, and I guarantee you're going to be transformed. Let me empower you. Let me give you the strategies, the structure, and the solutions on how to take your vision to another dimension, how to soar in your business, how to soar in your relationships, how to soar in your personal development, how to soar in your identity, how to soar in healing, how to soar in moving into a place of greater transformation. These are the things that are needed and necessary for you to be successful, for you to not just survive but to thrive. And as a result, hear me, you owe it to you. You've had plenty of information. What you need is implementation. Implementation comes with strategy, structure, and solutions, with a system, saving yourself time, energy, and money to go to another dimension. I submit to you that now it is your time. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Join real eagles who have embraced the notion that a win for me is a win for you too. You don't just soar as high as your dream, you're going to soar as high as your team. You don't grow in a silo. Join us and let's grow together. Let's soar higher to another dimension. I've got a number of resources that are going to assist you in doing that. Let me show you how to grow as an author and a speaker. You want to get my bestseller book blueprint, show you how to birth your book, develop your book, give life to your book, take your manuscript to the marketplace. I've done that 16 times. How is it that whenever I'm dropping a book, whenever I release a book, it goes number one? Not because of my glasses, not because of my countenance, not because of how I dress. It's a strategy. There are strategies that I'm giving you to take your manuscript to the marketplace, to become an industry authority as an author, to increase your sales, even as an author. So whether you're not an author yet and you aspire to be one, or whether you are an author, you need to get the bestseller book blueprint. Once you go and download it now, accessidentity.org/author. Also go to theeaglesacademy.com/store. It's going to bless you. It's going to help you. It's going to empower you. It's going to be a great resource to and for you. After you write a book, people are going to ask you to talk about the book. You want to be able to elocute. You want to be able to pronounce. You want to be able to enunciate. You want to be able to speak with confidence, clarity, and be concise. Get my successful speaker strategies. Shows you how to wow your audience, speak confidently, communicate with authenticity, to connect when you communicate. Go ahead and get that. accessidentity.org/speaker, eaglesacademy.com/store. You owe it to you to invest in you. You owe it to you to actually do that. You owe it to you, here it is, to lose the losers and win with the winners. But here to do that, what do you have to do? You have to possess an eagle eye. Because an eagle eye is connected to eagle identity. We'll talk about that another time. There's plenty more for me to delve into and to soar into. But I want you to invest in you. And here's the thing, I also want you to invest into this amazing vision of In the Mix at Six. I believe it is important to sow where you grow. And so as a result of it, I'd like you to sow into this amazing vision. There's some tweaks I want to make. There's some lights that we need. There's some resources to take this stream and this program, this In the Mix at Six vision to another dimension. And what is it going to take? It's going to take your investment, because here's the thing. This is not just my show. This is our show. Yeah. Come on, family. Type ours. Yeah, it's ours. I'm just a guide to greatness. That's all I'm doing. I'm just guiding you to greatness. Just helping you to grow your greatness. This is ours. So as a result of it being ours, let's make an investment into this amazing space to create a even greater show. So what do I need? I need lights, greater lights, more impactful lights, cameras, equipment that takes us into a place of 4K streaming. These are things that are needed and necessary. Why? Because the industry demands it. And so I want you to sow where you grow. You can do that through Zelle. You can do that through Cash App, Access Identity, PayPal, info@EddieConnor.com, Zelle, EddieConnorJr@gmail.com. I want you to make an investment into this. And here it is. As you're sowing your seed through those various mediums, and yes, you can be a sponsor as well. Sponsorship opportunities are available, info@EddieConnor.com. As you are sowing into this vision, here's what I want you to do. I want you to name your seed. Maybe for you, your seed is healing. Maybe you're naming it strength. Maybe you're naming it overcoming the storm. Maybe you're naming your seed love. Maybe you're naming your seed more life. Maybe you're naming your seed breakthrough. Maybe you're naming your seed family, because that's what you're lifting up. That's what you're praying for. Maybe you're naming your seed peace. I don't know what you're naming your seed. But whatever you're naming your seed, I want you to sow it believing that your seed is going to meet the need. I want you to sow it because it's not as a debt that you owe, it's a seed that you sow. I want you to sow it believing that it's going to reap a harvest of blessings 30, 60, 100 fold, simply because it is more blessed to give than it is to receive. I'm standing with you and coming into agreement with you that everything is going to work out in your favor. Listen, family, I hope you got something from this. Did you get something from this? To be stronger, to find strength in the storm? I really hope so. I really hope so. Should we do part 3? I feel like there's more. But here's the thing. I don't want to give it if you don't want it. You can take an eagle to water, but you can't make him drink. Speaking of water, if you didn't watch my series, I Need Some Water, go and check that out. That was the previous series before this one. Well, let me say that. That was the previous series before the series that we just ended. You're Under Arrest. Trying to water your vision, trying to water your seed for your harvest. Come on, family. Just type soar. Type soar. We're going to soar into more. We're going to soar into another session. We're going to soar into part 3. That's going to be amazing. This is what I want you to do. I want you to get ready. I want you to spread the word about it. I want you to hit the thumbs up button. Come on. I want you to like. I want you to comment. I want you to share. I want you to subscribe. Thumbs up this video. It helps us, helps the channel, right? Because as we said before, a win for you is a win for me too. Let's win together. Why? Because this is our show. This is our show. And that's for show. Family, in the mix of 6 is out of time, but you know I'm not out of truth. Like that great rapper once said, there's no way I can pay you back, but my plans to show you that I understand. So I want you to know that you are appreciated, you are celebrated. And I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. We do that each and every single weekday. We roll each and every single weekday. Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the digital airwaves, particularly on YouTube. As you hear on the YouTube side, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up the video, hit the notification bell to immediately be alerted and notified of all the content when it drops. Connect with me on all the social sites at EddieConnorJr. Yeah, I'm all over social media. Connect with me there at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Family, keep showing love, and you know I'm going to keep showing up. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. I'd love to come and speak at your event, be in your podcast, whatever the case may be. Whether it's at your church, your community center, your college, your school, your session, your workshop, let me know for sure. Holler at me. Let me know what's up. Invite me. I would be glad to be there to empower you. Sure, it's truly Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Yeah. Brother from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know a brother got to run. But I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. It's going to be brighter. Peace and love. Keep soaring higher. Breaking news. This message is for you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You don't just soar as high as your dream. You soar as high as your team. Why are you not a part of our team? Our Eagles community team, where it's all about soaring into success and greater purpose. I want you to go right now and join us. Yeah, right now. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, and I guarantee you're going to be transformed. Your mindset, you're going to maximize that. You're going to strengthen your skill set. You're going to build your tool set. You're going to heal your heart set, find serenity in your soul set, and be an asset in any environment. It's time to grow in your greatness, in your business, in your relationships, in your purpose, with individuals who are already growing. And we have a motto in our community where a win for me is a win for you. A win for you is a win for us too. Let's win together. Come on, join us. Experience the transformation. Experience the celebration. Experience the opportunity. Experience not just information, but implementation. As I coach, as I teach, as I train, as I mentor you and show you how to use strategy, structure, and solutions to take your vision to another dimension. Meet us there. Join us there. I can't wait to see your face in our digital space. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, and let's be transformed together. Spread your wings, and we'll win over and over again. See you there.